Welcome back, buddies. In this video we are going to see how to check whether the given number is an Armstrong number or not. First we will try to understand the concept of Armstrong number. Then it is very easy to write the conditions and then we will enter into the coding. Consider the example of 153. In 153 we have three numbers, that is 1, 5, 3. That means three numbers. In Armstrong number, the concept is the power of the numbers. That means we have 3, right? 1 cube plus 5 cube plus 3 cube. That means 1 plus 5 cube will be 125, right? 3 cube will be 27. The sum of these numbers will be 153. So here 153 will be equal to the sum of the cubes of each number, right? We got 153. So 153 will be an Armstrong number. Then here we taken 3 because we have only 3 numbers. If we consider 36 means we have 2 numbers and we will take a square of these numbers only, that is 3 square plus 6 square. That means 9 plus 36, which will give you 45. So 36 is not equal to 45. Then 36 is not a Armstrong number. For understanding purpose, we will consider one more example, that is 370. In this we have three numbers, right? 3, 7, 0. We will take only cubes because we have three numbers only. So 3 cube plus 7 cube plus 0 cube, which will give you 3 cube means 27, right? 7 cube means 343 and 0 cube means 0 only. By adding these numbers we will get 370. So 370 is an Armstrong number. Yes, while coming to the point of coding, here we given n equal to int input enter number to check. So the user will enter the number. It will be treated as string. So by mentioning here int, it will be converted into integer. Then we have to know the length of the number. That means here we given 153, right? The length of the numbers will be 3. So we have to, for making power, here we given 3. In 153 here we given 3. In 36 we given square. So we have to know the length of the number, right? So in Python we have one built-in function, that is length, which will give the length of that particular string. So here we are getting n, right? That means integer, right? But this built-in function length will give the length of the string only. But here we have taken integer, right? So then we have to convert this integer into string. Then only we will use this built-in function and then we will get the length. So here I mentioned some k equal to string of n, that is the n which will be entered by the user will be converted into string and it will be stored in k. To know the length of the k, just we given a built-in function, that is len of k, and it will be stored in j. For 153 the length will be 3, right? So this 3 will be stored in this j, and here the n will be assigned to some temp variable. And I mentioned here sum equal to 0 because we have to store the cube of number. Here we will get the sum of the cubes will be 153. So we have to store this number for comparison. So I mentioned here sum equal to 0. In this Armstrong number, the procedure will be, first we will get 3. If we consider 153 as an example, first we will get 3 and we will do 3 cube and we will store that cube value in sum. That is, here we mentioned sum equal to 0, right? So we will store the value of cube in sum. Next we will get 5 and we will do cube of that number and we will get 125 and we will add this 125 to previous sum. That means 125 plus 27, which will get 152. Next we will get 1 and we will do cube for that 1 and we will add that to previous sum. which will give you 1 plus 152, that is 153. If we see in this, we are getting 1 by 1, 1 by 1, 1 by 1, right? So we will use loops here. For this, we will use while loop. So here we are using while loop, and we mentioned here the condition is num greater than 0, and next line will be remainder equal to num divided by 10. In Python, I said that this will give only remainder, this will give quotient, this will give integer quotient only. If we want quotient in integer, then we will use this. And then sum equal to sum plus remainder, this will do multiplication, but this will give power of that number. If we use 5 star 2, this will give 5 square, that is 25. So we have to get here cubes, right? That's why I mentioned 2 stars and j. J means here we will get length of the k, that means length of that number. In 153, the length will be 3, right? So 3 is assigned to j, and here the cube of that value will be added to sum, and this will be stored in sum. And next will be num equal to num divided by 10. Here it will give only integer quotient, it will be stored in num. If we consider example of 153, here 153, first the condition is num greater than 0. Yes, 153 is greater than 0. Next we will get remainder equal to num divided by 10. When we divide 153 with 10, we will get remainder as 3, right? Then we will get 3 cube, that means 27, and 27 will be added to, here we mentioned sum equal to 0, right? So sum equal to 0 plus 27 as per condition. Here sum equal to sum plus remainder cube, we will get sum equal to 27. Now 27 will be stored in sum. Then here the condition is num equal to num divided by 10. When we do 153 divide, we will get here integer quotient, that is we will get here 15. Now num n is assigned to 15. Sorry, here I given num, make it as num, temp equal to num, and this is also num. 15 is assigned to num, and after it goes to, it's done one loop, and it will enters to while, and it checks num greater than 0. Here num will be 15, right? 15, yes, 15 greater than 0. So it goes to next condition, that is remainder equal to num divided by 10. Here we got num equal to 15. So remainder will be 15 divided by 10. We get remainder as 5. And then the next condition is sum equal to sum plus remainder cube. That is, here we got sum equal to 27, right? Sum equal to 27 plus 5 cube, that means 5 cube, which will give 27 plus 125, which will be 152. This 152 now it is assigned to yes, that is sum. Then the next condition is num equal to num divided by 10. Now here the num is 15, right? Then 15 divided by 10, which will give the quotient as 1. The quotient will be 1, right? Then it goes to while, and 1 greater than 0. As it checks for this condition, as the condition will be true, 1 greater than 0, it enters to this condition, that is remainder equal to num divided by 10. When we divide 1 with 10, we get remainder as 1 only, because 10 divides 1, right? 10 zeros 0, we will get remainder as 1. So the remainder will be 1. And now the next condition is sum equal to sum plus remainder cube. That is, here we got sum equal to 152, and next as per condition sum equal to sum plus, here the remainder is 1, right? We got remainder is 1 cube, that is here we got sum equal to 152 plus 1, that is 153. Here sum is, here 153 is assigned to sum. After getting this, num equal to num divided by 10. Num is 1, right? 1 divided by 10, which will give 0. So here num is assigned to 0, and then when it checks 0, this condition, that is 0 greater than 0, the condition is false, then it won't enter into this loop, while loop. It goes to if condition. It checks that if temp equal to sum. Temp is num, right? That is 153. Here we got 153 sum. So 153 equal to 153. It prints it is an Armstrong number. If this condition is not satisfied, then it goes to else condition and prints it is not an Armstrong number. This is the whole program to check whether the given number is Armstrong number or not. Just practice on your system. We will meet on our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.